So this was labeled Module 6, but it's actually Module 4. Solution Chemistry is part of Module 4. And in this module, there are a lot of chemical formulas. The students have already learned to name most of them, so that's why I'm going through and naming them with their actual chemical name. But it really is okay to also just express the chemical formula by reading the letters and the subscripts left to right. So you could say C6H12O6 solid. That would be acceptable. All right, so here the name of this chemical compound is glucose. So solid glucose forms aqueous glucose when water is added. Liquid ethanol forms aqueous ethanol when water is added. Gaseous carbon dioxide forms aqueous carbon dioxide when water is added. And then here throughout this module, here's the key for what this means. Capital M is molarity of solution, mole is moles of solute, capital L is liters of solution, and then ml is milliliters. So molarity, and you can also say capital M if that works for you, and capital L. Molarity equals moles divided by liters, liters equals moles divided by molarity, and moles equals molarity times liters. 25.80 milliliters equals 0.02580 liters. 0.546 liters equals 546 milliliters. Okay, and here again, you can also, it should be lowercase g here, it's just the, you can also say NaCl here. 1.80 grams of sodium chloride multiplied by the quantity of 1 mole of sodium chloride divided by 58.44 grams of sodium chloride equals 0.0308 moles of sodium chloride. The molarity equals moles of solute divided by liters of solution equals 0.0308 moles of sodium chloride divided by 0.2450 liters equals 0.126 moles per liter, or molarity. HCl is hydrochloric acid. Liters equals moles divided by molarity equals 0.040 moles of hydrochloric acid divided by 2.00 moles per liter equals, I should have HCl in there. So this should also be canceled out. Okay. So 0.040 moles of hydrochloric acid divided by 2.00 moles of hydrochloric acid per liter equals 0.020 liters equals 20, the decimal, milliliters. Moles of solute equals molarity times liters equals 3.00 moles of C6H12O6 or glucose per liter multiplied by 0.04500 liters equals 0.135 moles of glucose. 0.135 moles of glucose multiplied by the quantity of 108.18 grams of glucose per mole of glucose equals 24.3 grams of glucose. Okay. Solid sodium chlorate dissociates into aqueous sodium cation and aqueous chloride anion when dissolved. Solid potassium sulfate dissociates into 2 aqueous potassium cations and 1 aqueous sulfite anion when dissolved. Solid ammonium phosphate dissociates into 3 aqueous ammonium, this should be a superscript here, 3 aqueous ammonium cations and 1 aqueous phosphate anion. Aqueous hydrochloric acid dissociates into 1 aqueous proton and 1 aqueous chloride anion. Aqueous sulfuric acid dissociates into 2 aqueous protons and 1 aqueous sulfate anion. Aqueous hydrofluoric acid partially dissociates into an aqueous proton and an aqueous fluoride anion. Aqueous nitrous acid partially dissociates into an aqueous proton and an aqueous nitrite anion. An aqueous proton and a molecule of liquid water form an aqueous hydronium cation. Aqueous hydrochloric acid and liquid water form aqueous hydronium cation and aqueous chloride anion. Aqueous sulfuric acid reacts with 2 molecules of liquid water to form 2 aqueous hydronium cations and 1 aqueous sulfate anion. Aqueous hydrofluoric acid reacts with one water molecule to form a small amount of aqueous hydronium cation and aqueous fluoride anion. So that's also the same as partially, well, anyway, we'll just leave it at that. Aqueous nitrous acid reacts with one molecule, so this too should be a subscript. Reacts with one molecule of liquid water to form a small amount of aqueous hydronium cation and one aqueous nitrite ion, and this too should be a subscript. I'm assuming that some of the formatting is being lost as you transfer it, but if not, please make those corrections. Lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, cesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, and strontium hydroxide. Solid sodium hydroxide dissociates into aqueous sodium cation and aqueous hydroxide anion when dissolved in water. Solid, oh, there's no solid there. Let's put solid. Solid calcium hydroxide dissociates into aqueous calcium cation and 2 aqueous hydroxide anions when dissolved in water. Aqueous ammonia reacts with liquid water to form some aqueous ammonium cation and aqueous hydroxide anion. Okay, iron 2 carbonate, FeCO3, iron plus 2, carbonate. CO3 2 minus is carbonate. You can also just read out the CO3 2 minus as well. All right, let's see. Okay, double displacement reactions. Aqueous calcium chloride reacts with aqueous lead-2 nitrate to form solid lead-2 chloride and aqueous calcium nitrate. 2 moles of aqueous potassium iodide react with 1 mole of aqueous, let me put that in here, 1 mole of aqueous lead-2 nitrate to form 1 mole of solid lead-2 iodide and 2 moles of aqueous potassium nitrate. Aqueous ammonium chloride reacts with aqueous silver nitrate. Ammonium and chloride, silver and nitrate. Ammonium and chloride. I don't know what happened here. This NH should be the same font as the rest of the chemical formulas. Aqueous ammonium chloride reacts with aqueous silver nitrate to form ammonium nitrate and silver chloride. Silver and nitrate. Silver chloride is insoluble. Ammonium nitrate is soluble. Aqueous ammonium chloride reacts with aqueous silver nitrate to form aqueous ammonium nitrate and solid silver chloride. And again, that N and that H should be the same format as the font in the other chemical formulas. Sorry. Let's get back to where we were. Where were we? Okay. 2 moles of aqueous sodium phosphate reacts with 3 moles of aqueous calcium chloride to form 1 mole of solid calcium phosphate and 6 moles of aqueous sodium chloride. Example, 6 moles of aqueous sodium cation plus 1 mole of aqueous phosphate anion plus 3 moles of aqueous calcium cation plus 6 moles of aqueous chloride anion forms 1 mole of solid calcium phosphate plus 3 moles of aqueous sodium cation plus 6 moles of aqueous chloride anion. Example, 3 moles of aqueous calcium cation plus 1 mole of aqueous phosphate anion forms 1 mole of solid calcium phosphate. Aqueous sodium chloride reacts with aqueous sodium nitrate to form aqueous sodium nitrate and aqueous potassium chloride. Aqueous sodium cation plus aqueous chloride anion plus aqueous potassium cation, let me put cation here, plus aqueous nitrate forms aqueous sodium, let's put cation in there to be consistent, aqueous sodium cation plus aqueous nitrate plus aqueous potassium cation plus aqueous chloride. Okay, so this is about 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop here and then start another one with a strong acid and strong base.